is WCCB News Edge with Morgan Fogarty on Charlotte's CW.
Good grades equals good looks, the formula for success in college classrooms. Plus the president's 54 shades of gray. Tonight we take a look at the clear and present danger of going gray in the White House. And Whiskey River kicks up controversy. Should a Charlotte bar host a Seahawks pep rally?
Serious stuff.
Very serious, hard-hitting tonight. That question is the center of debate on social media tonight, and we've got an answer for you. Several Panthers fans took to Twitter and Facebook to vent their frustrations with Whiskey River after they posted a flyer promoting a Seahawks pep rally at their bar in Uptown Saturday. We called Whiskey River to sort out the details. They told us that they always host a party for the opposing team. But wait, there was a late-breaking text that Kelly Bardick just received from one of the bosses over there, who said, word on the street is we're putting on a pep rally for Seattle. Not true. They called us and said they'll be coming to town and bring a bunch of people to Whiskey River on Saturday. That's about it. We're open to the public and pulling for the Panthers on Sunday. So this is not true. But people are upset, and they are posting about it, and they are vowing to never bring their business to Whiskey River. So we want to know what you think. Are you upset that any bar in Charlotte, and in particular we're talking about Whiskey River in this case, would host a party for the Seahawks or any team that we're playing? We hit the streets to find out.
Traders, you know, how you going to sell your city out? Seahawks. It's a Panther city, not a bird city. Your home team supposed to support their home team. You know, this is your city. You're supposed to rally behind your city.
I guess you got to do something for the other team's fans, but that is kind of surprising that they would throw
in Charlotte.
In Charlotte, yeah.
We definitely won't be there.
We definitely will not be there.
We don't need any intruders, imposters in the Charlotte cities. I think we're going to gather up like probably hundreds of individuals, and we're going to go down there and infiltrate this little Seahawks division down here.
Let's take it to the agitators. WCCB News Edge contributor Ashley Anderson, Matt Harris from the Matt and Ramona Show on 107.9 The Link, and comedian QCB from WFNZ Sports Radio. So we got this late-breaking development that this boss guy over at Whiskey River says, no, wait, this isn't happening. But when our producer called over there earlier today, whoever she spoke to on the phone and she asked for a manager, said whatever's online is what we're doing.
Here's the thing. I think the opposing fans do need a place to gather. And why not have it be one of our coolest bars? It only makes our city look better. Panthers fans, when we travel to the Super Bowl, for example, we are going to need a place to go. Now, granted, that's neutral territory.
It's a neutral site, right.
No, but, you know, like, for example, this past weekend, Packers-Redskins. Packers had a big pep rally fan party at a local bar there in D.C. called the Clarendon Grill. So somebody has got to man up and be hospitable and host the other fans. I think it's fine.
Yeah, what's the big deal? I don't get what the big deal is. And I'm a Philadelphia fan, and we throw batteries at Santa. So I can tell you right now, it's fine. Who cares? First of all, a business should do it. Seattle fans are going to be there. I don't know how many, but why not do it for Seattle?
I don't know how Seattle fans travel.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't know how many either, but I'd say it's ridiculous to be upset that they might be throwing a bash for Seahawk fans.
There is always this rumor. I remember last year around playoff time, because we were there last year too, that there was talk of a local bar hosting the opposing team, and people were outraged and vowing never to do business there again. It's like an urban legend that happens.
It happens, and there are some bars in this town that you have Gamecock bars, Steeler bars, but Whiskey River is 100%. Carolina Panthers bar. So Dale Earnhardt Jr. owns the bar.
Yeah, but he's a Redskins fan.
No, he loves the Panthers. You see his Twitter page, he's Panther proud all day. And that's the second team, the Redskins. And I talked to the bosses down there, too. They're my homies down there. I called them before we came on the show when I saw the question. I said, what the hell's going on down there? I said, Q, it's propaganda. It's not true. So
you did some investigative reporting.
Of course. They're my homies down there. And then FNZ, we're doing a huge Panther pep rally Friday from there. So
from Whiskey River.
Yes, it just like some Seahawks fans are in a nearby hotel, and they just say, "Hey, what's a good bar to go watch the game at?" Yeah. And Whiskey River is an excellent bar.
Did you know fans will have Seahawks fans whoever does travel to Charlotte for the game will have to check the size of their 12th man banners before bringing them into the Bank of America Stadium, I mean. Under their new banner policy, the Panthers' new banner policy, signs can't be larger than 2 feet by 2 feet.
Yeah,
either team.
They get outrageous. Them things be bigger
blocking people, and that sort of
they
thing.
like bigger than Aretha Franklin's bras. They're huge. They're huge. And they know better. They're huge. So I agree with that right there.
I agree with that. You can't have blocking people's way.
You can't do that.
Aretha's cups on you.
And Panther fans aren't violent anyway. So if you're going to go to Whiskey River, it's a nice place to watch the game. And don't.
He's getting a lot of drinks out of this.
That's
Not
not
true.
true.
He's getting a lot of drinks.
Please share with us.
Yeah. Jeez,
It's not true.
Okay, Carolina Panther GM Dave Gettleman did his first one-on-one sit-down interview since the start of training camp with me for the Get. We showed you that story at 10. Now here's another part of it. And Matt, I asked him this with you in mind. What do you think about the people who still doubt the Panthers, the national media, the critics?
Well, the bottom line is, you know, how long have you been in the industry, Morgan?
13 years.
Okay, you've been in the industry for 13 years. You know full well, as do I and the other 2 gentlemen in this room that are filming us, that there's a narrative that people decide upon at the beginning of the season. So if I am a reporter and Kelvin Benjamin goes down, and I'm going to sit there and say, oh gosh, they're going to struggle to win 8 games, and now they're ridiculously wrong, how many people are going to step up to the plate and say, remember All in the Family, Henry Finkler, Fonzie, he's out, you know, how many people are going to say they're wrong? It doesn't fit their narrative.
It doesn't. I have examples for you, Matt, because I know you're going to say, who's criticizing the Panthers?
No, there are people, I'm saying, but they're not disrespected.
Haters going to hate on the Panthers.
Yeah.
Why so much hatred for the Carolina Panthers?
Why so much? They didn't say they hated them.
I read the article. Panthers 15-1 after soap opera season.
Well,
Panthers are 13-0. But how good are they really?
First of all, every team is going to be questioned this year. ESPN, SI, NFL, Bleach Report, Heavy.com, #1 in the power ratings. CBS Sports, 6 out of 8 people picked the Panthers. ESPN expert consensus is the Panthers. Fox Sports article today on why the Panthers will win it all. 6 Pro Bowlers, an MVP, probably Defensive Player of the Year. What more do you people want?
But, you know, but it took so long, and it took until about game 12.
It doesn't matter. You have them now.
That Cam Newton got any respect at all.
They had to earn it.
Listen, I want to read you two. You're going to like these comments. So when he talked specifically about when Kelvin Benjamin went down with that season-ending injury, and people were, you know, saying the sky is falling, I found these 2 comments back in August of 2015. Eric Matterson wrote, Cam Newton gets made to be the scapegoat too much. He has little offensive talent on his team, and he loses his best receiver. Now if the team has a weak offense, he'll get blamed again. Without him, meaning Kelvin Benjamin, this is a 3-13 team. Oh. And one more for you.
You can't say that.
Lex Alexander wrote after the Kelvin Benjamin news broke, this was a great season while it lasted.
Well, I mean, so what? People can make predictions that go wrong, but you're asking, do they get respect right now? And they get tons of...
No, but I'm talking about the narrative that he mentioned.
But the narrative has changed.
Yes.
He's saying it didn't.
I'm talking about the narrative that Dave Gettleman said comes out specifically from some members of the media when they decide if you don't have Kelvin Benjamin, you are not going to succeed this season.
But they changed.
And it is difficult to then come up for anybody.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. For human nature, it's difficult to say I was wrong.
People do all the time.
Especially professionally.
Some people don't do it. Some people, they'll fight it to the death. That pride is a mother, man.
But NFL, I just gave you all the... Everybody's picking the Panthers. Most people are picking the Panthers. You know who else is saying they're not appreciated? The Kansas City Chiefs, the Green Bay Packers, the Seattle Seahawks, the New England Patriots.
Yeah, but the Panthers are still kind of a baby team in the NFL.
But most people are picking them.
Because you know what, Tom Brady and Peyton Manning are done now. And it's all about Russell Wilson and Cam Newton, the new young guns.
Denver Broncos saying they're not getting respect.
Okay, I don't know that much about the Vegas odds, and correct me if I'm wrong because I know you guys know more, but from what I understand, while the Panthers are favored, that if this were at a neutral site, the Seahawks would be favored. The only reason the Panthers are favored by like 1.5, 2 points is because it's home field advantage.
Well, yeah, and the Panthers have to work their butt off to get that respect they just got. Like Ashley said, it took them a while, week 12, to get that respect.
Right.
I mean, because when they lost Kevin Benjamin, we came on this show and we was talking about they still will win the division, maybe compete with Atlanta, but they still will probably lose a couple of games because they lost Kevin.
I'm saying they're getting lots of respect.
Well, and I've heard also that the reason that we're favorites because we had the bye week, we're rested, which
Exactly.
of course is going to play in our favor, but
yeah.
that's not the only reason.
But Seattle,
Most people are saying these are the two best teams. Like the winner's going to the Super Bowl.
I
We'll find out on Sunday.
Yeah. Right?
All right.
Yeah.
Knowledge may no longer equal power. How better looks could get you better grades after the break. TikTok, Edge on the Clock. First up, a cookie controversy heating up over the Girl Scouts' new digital cookie platform. Some parents argue selling cookies online eliminates the hard work and dedication needed to sell the cookies door to door and on the streets.
On the mean streets.
On the mean streets of South Park. Watch out at the Y, they're coming for you.
So the parents have a point, right? There is something about going door to door and having to make your pitch. However, isn't it just me, but haven't we all been bringing our kids' cookie sheet into the office and passing it around for years now? I mean, isn't that the same thing?
Yeah, I haven't had a Girl Scout knock on my door to sell cookies, I don't think ever.
Yeah.
But I do always buy them from the parents who I know who have kids in the Scouts.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm not sure why this is so different. People love to complain. Hey, good looks could get you good grades. That's according to a new study that shows women who are perceived as less attractive receive lower grades, better attractive, higher grades. Meanwhile, better attractive, more attractive.
And she got real good grades when she was in school.
My grammar's so good. So fine. Meanwhile, researchers say appearance did not have any effect on the success of male students.
She did the best in her English classes.
Yes. I was way better than her.
Is this any surprise? I mean, and
no, to be honest with you,
this is life, right?
To be honest with you, I honestly thought that the more attractive females would get lower grades because they would be perceived as all pretty and dumb. I really was surprised that the outcome was this way.
I think this is sadly a reflection of what happens in everyday life typically. I mean, people are judged for their outward appearance no matter what it is, no matter what they're doing, no matter what stage of their life they're in.
Cut to the chase. Ugly people are dumb.
So that's why Whoopi Goldberg flunked out of school.
Oh, I love Whoopi.
Eyebrows still off.
Up next, the clear and present danger of going gray in the White House. But first, coffee with a cop. Let's put that screen up for you. There it goes. It's an opportunity to discuss community issues with officers in Stanley County. This event is being held tomorrow night from 6 to 8 at Mission Baptist Church in Locust. Don't miss it. More Edges next. It's no surprise that living in the White House actually turns your hair white. Here's a picture showing just how much President Obama has aged over the years. The picture on the left shows him at 47 years old giving his first State of the Union address in 2009. The one on the right, his final State of the Union, delivered just last night.
Yeah,
quite a difference.
Angles. Come on, there's angles and lighting.
President Obama isn't the only president who's gone gray in the White House. Just look at Abraham Lincoln. Well, and that's a black and white picture, so it's a little bit hard. But yeah, you can tell definitely a difference.
In the last days of his office, he had a big hole in his head, which is weird.
We got to get through this. Hold on. JFK. So did he. Some experts say being president makes you age faster, could even take years off your life. Of course, we know JFK was not in office very long, but still, there's a difference. Others argue presidents are aging just like the rest of us. They're just doing it in public, which is why we notice it. There are other stressful jobs in America. Forbes just issued their list of the most stressful jobs in 2016. Military personnel, obviously. Firefighters, obviously. Airline pilot, at the top of the list. Coming in at number 8, television broadcaster.
What?
Yeah.
So stressful.
So we decided to have some fun. Yay, there I am in 2008 to 2015.
No difference.
You look exactly the same.
It's a lot more makeup on one of them. Yeah, I am a vampire.
Not as stressful.
Yeah.
And I age.
Would you agree with that broadcasting is in the top 10 of most stressful jobs?
No.
Yeah, I disagree. What?
No.
I mean, it's stressful. It's deadline based.
And holding on, there's not many jobs out there.
I guess, but
President Obama looks old.
Well, that picture of Obama looked
It's
terrible.
like Willis Scott should be announcing his birthday.
Thank you, Smuckers.
Smucker's jar.
Smucker's jar.
Like he aged in dog
bad.
years.
Right back.
He looked bad.
He looks really.